Okay, let's see if this works. This is my first time recording a video and it's 3 a.m. so I'm trying to not talk too loudly, but we're gonna try. So, in Krita, let me make sure the video is recording Krita. Yeah. Okay. So, in Krita, you've got your high resolution texture. Want to go to image, resize canvas, I think. Or is there a resize image? I don't think there is. Let's see. This is my first time using Krita. I downloaded it just for this video. Since the person I'm making the video for used Krita, so why don't we actually reference? We turn the volume off. Let's see. Scale to new size. Scale image to new size. I see. Okay. Image. Scale image to new size. So instead of 512, I'm going to go for 128. And the filter, I'm going to leave at auto by cubic just to show you guys something. So if I do that, if I can figure out how to zoom in, okay. This is how the image looks. Now, if I save this, I would like to save it on my desktop, for example, and save this as a PNG, and we'll call this version 1. Save. I'll leave all of this as default. Okay. Now let's undo this and do the same thing again. 128. But this time, instead of auto by cubic, I'm going to choose nearest neighbor. Okay. File. Save as version 2. Save. Okay. So now, if I go to my desktop, actually, this won't show it. Well, version 2 is open, right? So I just open version 1 here. Open with other application, Krita. There we go. So you can see this version is very blurry. This version has some crisp detail to it. You can really tell when I'm switching between these. Whoops. The zoom here is 800%, so let's make sure that this one is also 800%. So now if I switch between them, yeah. So that's step 1. And you want to do nearest neighbor instead of bicubic because that blurs the image. So now that we've got that, let's move on to Blender. So in Blender, I'm going to do the same thing that my friend did and just make a cube of sorts. I'm going to UV editing. Instead of this, what they did, which we'll just follow really quickly, is they did a sort of box project So we'll do a box project. Cube projection. Here we go. And we'll leave it at that, honestly. So instead of base color, we want an image texture. Why is that being weird? There we go. Open this, go to my desktop, version 2. We'll switch to, and as you can see, it is blurry. So how do we fix this? Well, after we did the nearest neighbor inside Krita, now we need to choose closest here. As you can see, nice and sharp. So that is how we get nice and sharp pixels in Blender. When you're doing this in Godot, you have to change the shader properties the same way that we did here. So you need to choose either closest or nearest neighbor. Whatever the equivalent, or no filter, I think the equivalent of Godot is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Basically, that's it. That's all you need to do in order to have nice crispy textures for your retro game looks. Just you need to make sure in Krita, when you're doing the resolution stuff, you make sure it's set to nearest neighbor when you're doing your resizing, and then you choose closest, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, and I'll see you guys next time.